Hello everyone, Eric Yale here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to port over the first Company of Heroes maps so that you may be able to play them on Company of Heroes 2. Alright, the very first thing you need is to have the original Company of Heroes game. If not, then some other means of getting it. You have to have the original Company of Heroes game or else you can't even do this. So I'm just going to throw that out there right now. To start with, go to your original Company of Heroes directory, which in this case it's the relaunch, it's the Steam relaunch. Okay, open command prompt, CMD. Okay, once you type CD space and then this file path, right click and paste. You should be here now. Type archive space -A, and we're going to go to www2 /archives. So I'm going to this folder, I'm going to this folder, /www2 data.sga. Okay, so I'm now going to extract this because this is the file that all the maps are in. Just a fair warning, this file is, when it's extracted, it's about 1.5 to 2 gig, because this is a compression right now, so it'll be a little bit larger than that. So if you're running low on hard drive space, just know that. And this operation will take a minute or two sometimes. So I'm going to extract this to just put www2. It doesn't really matter where you extract it. I'm just making it here. Test. Alright, as you can see, it's taken off. It created this folder and it's extracting everything that's within this .sga into this folder. So I'm going to pause the video and wait until this is done. Alright, so that's finished now, and in the folder where you extracted it, it's going to be within Scenarios, MP, and under Classic. These are all the first Company of Heroes 1 maps. They are not .sga files, they are actually the World Builder save itself. So that's easy. So what you need to do is go to your Company of Heroes 2 directory now, as I have here. I'm in Scenarios MP, where in my first tutorial video we extracted all of the CoH2 maps into this. So I just moved them all into separate folders. So I did this before, and I have all of those MP and CoH1 maps before. Let's see, so I did this. Okay, these are all here, and that's all there. So now open your Company of Heroes 2 World Builder program. Go to Open, and that's not in the right file path. And I'm going to open Leon because I've already done this map before. When it's loading this, it may take some more time than usual because sometimes it's because of this. This is a Company of Heroes 1 map. There will be a lot of objects that don't exist within the Company of Heroes 2 game. So you'll have a bunch of things like this, missing bunch of stuff. You have to take everything out or replace it with something that already exists. Okay? For instance, something like this, you have to go to your object placement. And some of these are also splines. Like this is a spline. Like there was like a wall here going across this bridge. There was a wall here. There's a bunch of splats that need to be replaced. There's a ton of objects that that need to be replaced. You just have to go through and delete them all or replace them with stuff. It's a lot easier to delete them. What you can do is open the same map in the first Company of Heroes World Builder program. Go to the first Company of Heroes World Builder program. We can open them side by side. See, I've already done this before. I don't want that. Let's paste. Leon. Open. You asshole. Alright, so the first Company of Heroes World Builder program is a little bit more of a pain in the ass. So you have to open it in the first Company of Heroes World Builder program, you have to move the map to in your documents folder, your games, Company of Heroes, WW2, data, scenarios, MP. Sometimes you have to create folders, but whatever. You don't necessarily have to do this, but this is just easier to look at the map this way, is to have them both side by side. So let's minimize this. Come on, load. Come on. And it finally loaded. So apparently the first Company of Heroes World Builder program is a lot slower than the second. So this is the first Company of Heroes World Builder program. So you can see the points are a little bit different. And this is the second. So if you want to get this as accurate as possible, then by all means do this. If it was me, then I would just delete all these out. But if you are really skilled at this and you want to make it exact, then you can open both World Builder programs at the same time if your computer's capable of it, which it's running my CPU at like 30% right now, so it's not even trying still. So if you want to make this exact as possible, open them in side by side, and for instance, there's a missing something here. So let's go over here. I think it's this building. That's a tree. It's missing. Come on, zoom out. There we go. It's missing. So it's like there's a bad splat here. What was that? Almost nothing. So a lot of this stuff, or some of it, can be deleted and you wouldn't even notice it. But some things like, I know this is a wall. Yeah, there's a wall here. See, so like for instance, this is a spline. Splined objects, or not. I know what this is though. See, 1, 2, 3. Must be objects then. Some of them are splines and objects. Yeah, these are different objects placed together. But things like this wall are splines, and on these bridges are splines as well. So basically you just have to delete everything out and make it look, because if you were to load this into if I were to just save this and export package and play it as it is, it would show all of these like yellow boxes and the bad splat things. Like that would literally be purple, and that would be a yellow object, a yellow box in game. That's how it would actually look. So you can't just literally Just load one into the other, and let's see here. Yeah, the waves also don't exist, and watercolor don't exist in this. See how this has like reflection, and that has a little bit, but it's not as detailed. So if you want to do something like this when you're porting over maps, I would highly suggest it. But after you're done editing, it should look something like this in the original or the second Company of Heroes World Builder program. As you can see, there are some splats out here that are off map that I didn't change. There's really no reason to. Thing when you're porting over is map entry points. You have to figure out where to put map entry points because units aren't created at the base. For instance, I wanted to have a map entry point here, and it wouldn't let me unless I had the territory put around it like this. Okay. Another thing when you're porting over maps is resource balancing is a little bit off. There are so many different points. There are a ton of points in the first Company of Heroes game compared to the second. So, like on this map, if you have all the points captured, you have something like 90 fuel per minute, which is insane because there are just so many points. Because I haven't done any resource balancing at all on this map, so it's a little off at the moment. Okay, just like you have to recalculate everything and replace. I think the fuel points don't work. Yeah, I think it was the fuel points. The munition points carry over, but the fuel points don't. There's something else. I think the victory points. Oh yeah. Can't remember what else there was. Oh, there's supposed to be a fuel point there. That's what was missing. Supposed to be a fuel point right here. Anyways, that's basically it for porting. You just have to go through and change every freaking thing and make it look as the same as possible. There are a ton of objects that are the same that carry over from one to the other, but there are just a few that they picked out and deleted. There are only a few. There's not a ton. So it actually makes porting maps pretty easily, or pretty easily done. You just have to go through and find all the things that are different. And a thing like Leon, I always wanted this map to be like a 3v3, and I was able to do that with this editing like this. So basically, when you're done, all you have to do is just export package in the second World Builder, in the second Company of Heroes World Builder program. You just export package and load it into the game and play it. You all know that. Okay, so that's basically it. Thanks for watching. Just remember to delete all the objects out and recalculate and do all of the paint capturables for all these points and the base, and I think the bunker marker is carried over as well. And map entry points. You have to have map entry points. And starting points. You have to redo all those. So, Sarakiel, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, do whatever the hell you want. See you guys. Thanks for watching.